are, woohoo, we are live on YouTube, which is very exciting. I should have checked my hair here. That's okay. It's fuzzy, and you guys are still going to come and hang out with me because you love me, and I love you. So it's 7 o'clock. It's Wednesday. I'm excited. It is Wednesday Night Live, and this is our second week just on YouTube, so I'm really excited to see how that goes, and excuse me. And if we can keep going with this. I'm back downstairs, if you can see the different mess behind me. Feels like there's always a mess no matter where I am. So that's just my life, apparently. I need a drink. Excuse me. So we're going to give it a couple minutes for friends to join and get ready to play. We are going to be looking at IndigoBlu tonight. So sorry. Hey, Mom's here. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to mess things up. Okay, good. And I'm gonna be looking behind me for just a second. I'm so sorry. I'm here. Renee's here. Hi, Renee. Here we go. I'm live. I have to bring this up so I can watch comments, and I'm on mute. I remember to mute myself. Hey, ladies, I'm so excited. Okay, cool. So we're gonna, I'm gonna flip my screen around and let people join. And thanks for sharing. I think there's something downstairs that's making me allergic. Okay, so let me flip my screen and get set up, and we'll wait for some more friends to join, and then we're gonna play with IndigoBlu. Woohoo! I'm really excited about this tonight. So if you are in, hold on. I kind of want to flip it around, but is it gonna be? No, it doesn't like it. Sorry, guys. I'm experimenting here. I thought I had it right, but now it made me flip it the other way. Okay. So sorry. Is it all wonky now? Okay. Here we go. Okay, I think we're good. So if you're here, say hi so I can chat with you. Yeah, there we go. You can see my tabletop. Carol's here. Hi. And Natasha, I hope I'm saying that right, is here. Hello. Welcome, friends. So we're going to look at IndigoBlu tonight. And the reason I chose this for tonight is because I have, if you don't know, I have an Art Journal Adventure subscription box that I send out every month to subscribers and members. And every month we have different products that I put in the kit, and then and there are journal prompts in there. And then each week I release a video to just the group, and it will walk you through each of the prompt cards, and we'll make a journal page together. And the focus of this month was all IndigoBlu products. So I have a couple extra things here, but in the kit, we got a stamp set, we got some of their art sprays, we got some of their paint, matte acrylic paint, which is amazing, and we got some of their luscious pigment powder. You got an exclusive Kassy's Parlor stencil, which I didn't bring down here because that's just for my group for this month, and some other goodies. And so I just thought that it would be fun to hang out with everybody, even if you're not in that group, and show you the cool products from IndigoBlu. I have some stamp sets from them that I just bought for myself to try out. I love Edgar Allan Poe and the Raven and all of that, so this is fun. This might be fun for Halloween. This is also kind of Halloween-ish. Apparently that's what I like. And then I have this art one that's cool. It's got paintbrushes and different artsy stuff. So these are stamp sets from them. Again, I have all the supplies that are in the kit, but then also I had a couple extra things. So I love their names for stuff, by the way. They're very creative and interesting, but this one's called Slap It On Sparkles, and they come in lots of different colors. I just got a couple colors here to show you. It's basically like a glitter gel paste kind of thing. So we've seen that from other brands, but this one is super sparkly. So we'll have to try it and test it out on something, because you know I love glitter. I got this Slap It On fabric. It's a matte medium it says for tissue techniques, decoupage, paper collage, and other mixed media projects. Hand wash at 40 degrees Celsius after iron fixing. But you can use this on fabric, but you could also use it on paper. So I thought, you know, I'm always using, when we use tissue or napkins or whatever for doing collage work, I'm always using this Mod Podge Ultra, which I love and I recommend highly to every single human that makes art. But I thought, this might be interesting and another alternative. And you know, I love learning about new things and trying new things. It's thicker. You know, the Mod Podge Ultra is very liquidy. It sprays out of that tube. But this is thicker, but I don't know. I'm curious about it. So we're going to play with that. They also have embossing powder. I only got the superfine because I love superfine. Getting all that detail is amazing, and it's a glaze. So this is clear. So I thought it'd be, you know, fun for doing like resist and things like that. Okay, then we've got some of their paint. I have some of the matte, and I have some of the metallic. The metallic is so fun and pretty. And then finally, we have some of their luscious pigment powders. Now I'm likening these to Pearlex and things that I've used before. So that's kind of how we're going to be using it. But I also brought down some Jacquard Pearlex Varnish, so that, you know, if you've never used this before, this I have because I've got a bunch of Pearlex because I love it. And I thought we could maybe see how this works with the varnish. Excuse me. My voice is quickly going away. Do you hear that? It's all scratchy all of a sudden. Excuse me. Okay. And then I just have some accompanying like things. So first off, I got this new journal. This is from Diane Reevely from Ranger. I'm gonna guess that it's 8 by 8, maybe 10 by 10. I don't know, but it's a square. But I've just been playing in it. But ooh, look at this! Isn't that pretty? I'm prepping. This is prep work for the art retreat. So enough of that. But look at this paper. It's very cool. It's called the Ledger Book. So it's got lined pages on this side and grid or little like the dots on this side. I don't know if you can see it very well. But it's her mixed media paper, that manila kind of paper. It feels a tiny bit thinner than her other journals with the normal mixed media paper in it, but so far so good. I haven't done a lot in here. It's a new journal for me, but I thought maybe we could create a journal page, because that's what we do in the Art Journal Adventure group. If you're not an Art Journal adventurer and or you don't know much about it, or you have questions and you're here watching tonight, please ask me questions while I'm here. There are some members of the journal subscription box here tonight, so definitely ask questions if you're curious. If you're watching the replay, just give me like #replay so I know that the comment isn't live and that I can find it quicker. I also have this journal. I thought I got this out to use, but then I found this when I was looking for stuff. This is a journal that I made, a disc-bound journal, that was dyed with avocado pits. So this is eco-dyed with avocado pits. So isn't that cool? I just love it. Some of them were. So, oh, this is not. This is black beans, but that's a really light version. But anyway, that's fun too. So I don't know. You guys can pick. I thought maybe we could play in here. We have a little bit more space, but I wanted to show you this because it's cute and fun. All right, how are we doing? How is everybody doing? Are you having a good week so far? We do need a stencil. Let's see if I have any here. I do. Let's go with it. Okay, I've just got a few hanging out. Ooh, I love this one. Pods. That one might work for what we're doing tonight. I've got stars. That's nice. Oh, this is Floral Path. Some of these are mine. Some are other people's. These are both really fun. Let's start with the pods though, because I really kind of like that one. How are we doing? Okay. Oh, maybe we'll do stars too, because we have that glitter stuff. So I'm just going to keep this off to the side. This is Kat Kerr's stencil from Stencil Girl, and it's amazing. So, all right. So first thing I think I want to do, let's put these off to the side. I'm so excited because there's so many good things here. I don't know what I want to do first. So, okay, let me just make sure I've got chat up. Everything is good. We're all here. We're happy. Okay. So let's start with some of the Luscious powder. I really like this a lot. I used one particular color in the first video, which is posted now. If you're in the Art Journal Adventure group, the palette prompt is posted, so you can go and do that. Let's see, Carol says, I say use one of your stencils. Thank you, Carol. I think I will. I think I'm going to use this pod one. I like this one, and I don't use it too often. Actually, it looks like I do, but I haven't in a while. Let's start with some of this silver Luscious pigment powder. Excuse me. And actually, all right, let's pick a stamp set because that's going to help me at least get some kind of like direction here. So I'll hold them up close. This first one is called Wicked, okay? And it's just got some really interesting pieces in it. So there's Wicked. All right, then I have Edgar Allan Poe, which has got a really awesome face. I love the raven. Even the cat is cool. You know, it's all very, very cool. This is Edgar Allan Poe. And then I have Art Studio, which has paintbrushes and, you know, paints and different stuff and art words. And we can mix up words if we want or something. But which stamp set should we use tonight? Because that's really going to help me out. Give me a vote. I hope I see you live. I'm looking at the comments on my laptop, so hopefully there's not a lag, because that's one of the reasons why I wanted to move to to YouTube so that I could see stuff. Renee says the third one. So I've got one for Art Studio and one for Edgar. Anybody else have a vote? We could use a little bit of both too, like I said. If no one else votes, we'll do that. Because I really love his face or the bird, but I could see using it with some of the art words too. So, okay. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna start, how about we start with these bubbles? Because I just want to try something. Carol picks Edgar also. Okay, great. We will do that. We could use a little of both too. I'm going to put that up there for now. So I think I want the bubbles for a minute. Do I have something to... I'm back downstairs if you couldn't tell. And, you know, it's hard moving back and forth because sometimes things aren't where they should be. Okay, so let's get some... I've got Versamark down here, so we're going to use that. Whoopsies. And I am going to start with this. We're just going to make a fun little background here. Totally random. Oh, there's some color on that. That's my fault. I didn't clean my ink pad very well. And I'm going everywhere, turning the bubbles around. Actually, no, we'll go everywhere. I was going to say stay at the top, but... All right, we're just making a fun background right now, and we're gonna use the silver Luscious powder to decorate. Okay, I can kind of see where I've stamped, especially since it's dirty. Whoopsie. That looks pretty good to me. And let's do one in the corner here. Okay, we're good. So this is just one of the ways you can use your Luscious powder. We will play with that varnish though, because I want to see how that works too. Okay, put that back. So now we've got Versamark all over here with the circles. And I've got Luscious Pigment Powder. It's just called Silver. So we're going to start with that and get a brush. Just using a light, whimsy kind of brush here. And we're just going to kind of brush it over the top. And don't press too hard. Don't squish it down. Just kind of brush it gently. Okay, and you can move this powder all around. You don't need a lot to do what you want to do this technique. Very cool. I love these circles. These are good bubbles. Has anyone here ever never used IndigoBlu product? Tell me, have you used it or not used it? And if you have, do you like them? Are they fairly new? Like, give me a little bit of something. Let me know what what your experience is with them. Sorry, I was concentrating. Okay, so I'm just going all over this, and you can see the powder's kind of everywhere. I'm going to move it around. And even in darker colors, you can see it better, but it like stays all over. We can later brush this off of the excess areas, and it just cleans up perfectly. And then my experience so far with this product has been that it will smear and smudge a little bit if you press hard after it's been dried. So I would recommend like a spray fixative, but I actually didn't test it like after a couple of days. So, you know, that might not be a thing. But also if you use it with this varnish, then that's a sealer also. So then you wouldn't have to spray it. So it just depends on how you're applying it and what you're doing. Look at, there we go. We're done with this. I'm going to wipe this dry brush on my apron because that's what it's there for. And then, oh, let's see. Carol says, today working on art adventure journey. It was my first time using IndigoBlu. That's amazing, Carol. Yay. I'm so happy. Okay. And then I'm going to gently brush. Actually, let's do this. I'm blowing it. Just blowing with my mouth. Probably, maybe shouldn't do that, but I did it. So there we go. Okay. And then you can wipe in between. I'm just going to use my hand because I don't have anything else close to me. And I want to be really gentle with it because I don't want to smudge my awesome, ooh, look at my hand is sparkly now. My awesome circles here, but there's probably lots of ways to get rid of that excess. I take a nice like microfiber towel or something like that. That would work really well. Okay, so I kind of really want his face to be the focal point for this. So I'm just going to keep him out so we can look at him because I just love him a lot. We may have to use the Raven too. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. Okay, so let's see what the next thing is. So look at, let's show you. Ooh, wow, look at that silver. Not a lot of ways you can get that much shine. Are you seeing the shine? Oh, I need to go this way more. There we go. With something that's totally flat and that you can use with your stamp, which I think is super amazing. Okay, let's, I'm just going by the seat of my pants here today. So let's do this. I think what I want to do is make a line down this side here, or do I want to go sideways? No, I want to go this way. We're just winging it. And I'm going to cover, is this big enough? It is. Okay. It's just scrap paper from an old craft menagerie class. So I'm going to put this here. I don't want it right at the edge, but I do want, okay, now do I want one or two? I feel like maybe I want one. So let's go with the end one. And we're going to go straight all the way down. Let's see. I have only one stamp from them, but that's all I've used until I received the art journal kit. Wonderful. What is the name of the bubble? The bubble stamp I just used is from the Edgar Allan Poe set. Okay? And it's called Edgar Allan Poe. All right? Sure, yes. In the description later, I can list the products that I've used. You asked me to do that last week, and I think I forgot to do it, so I'm sorry about that. Okay. I'm deciding if I want to spray. You know what? Actually, why don't we do this? We didn't use this. This is like a purpley pink. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We're going to do it with this guy straight down. I think that's going to be amazing. So let me get a palette knife. It's going to be too wide. Get a little guy. Okay, here we go. So remember, this is called Slap It On Sparkles. This one is Jubilee Rose, but it looks pretty purple to me. So let's just see how it performs here. Very nice. It's creamy. It's not super thick. It seems like just a very nice consistency. So far, so good. Pretty full of glitter. You know, some of them can be a little more sparse than others as far as the amount of glitter in the mixture. This feels pretty full of glitter, and it is really sparkly. Okay, so there's that. Let's lift. Ooh, pretty, pretty. I'm gonna go all the way down. So let me pull it up from there. Ooh, see, I smudged my my bubbles there. Good thing I'm about to cover them up. Okay, gonna get a little bit more. Ooh, you could even blend them. I didn't think of that till just this moment, or else I would have done it. But you could definitely do part blue and part purple, or whatever colors you have. This is fun. And this stencil that I'm using is called Pods, I think. No, yes, Pods. And that is in my shop. And I have another one that's really similar to this called Dashes, I'm pretty sure. And it doesn't have the line down the middle, and it's got something kind of similar. But those are that is my stencil. I am looking for a place to put this. Ah, I'll put it right there. That's good. I think I'm gonna have an avalanche in a second. If I could show you what's next to me, you definitely wouldn't be surprised if you've been around for a bit. I'm a bit messy. All right, I'm moving these guys back just so I can do more stuff here. So I do want this to dry, but I love it. I love it. I love it. Get the excess off the edge. I'm going to add this to a different page. Can't waste the glitter, right? Okay. This I should be washing, but it's big, huge openings in that stencil, and I'm not near water, so we're going to let it go for now. Okay, let me show you. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Something happened to my screen here. I got to fix it. Okay, there we go. Okay, look at this. I mean, it's going to be even more vibrant as it dries, but check that out. Really, really pretty. I love that stencil, too. That looks cool going all the way down like that. Okay, what's next? So let's see. I do want to show you the paint and the spray. I also, okay. We have some decoupage tissue stuff. So we should use some tissue, shouldn't we? So I'm sure I have something very close to me. So let me just get some really quick. Okay. Do I have a different one? Hold on, guys, I'm coming. Alrighty. I should have had some ready to go, huh? Okay. well, we'll use this one I have right here. It's got maps on it. It's not my first choice, but I'm looking. Hold on. Oh, there's that. Okay. We'll use a little bit of it just so we can test this out. How we doing? Okay. So this is Tim Holtz, pretty sure anyway. Yeah, collage paper. It's called Travel. And it's just got a bunch of maps and stuff. Oh, I do like this stuff right here. And I like some of that. So let me just tear this off right here. And we'll use some of that. Pretty. This is really pretty, actually. Okay, so I want a specific area of this. I'm going to set this aside for a minute and show you how I do that, in case you haven't seen it before. I will use a paintbrush. Here, just get a small one. And I need a little bit of water. Okay, so the way to get a very specific area of tissue paper or what's the other thing I'm trying to think of? Napkins, is just to get a brush with some water on the end and just get it wet. And kind of apply it where you want it to go. I'm doing it on this back side because I feel like it's easier, but I don't know if it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Maybe, let's see if I can do it on the front side so I can actually see my pattern. I feel like this side, yeah, that side is like coated a little bit, so it's not going to work as well. But if you go to the back side, that's kind of matte and a little bit rougher feeling, at least for this particular tissue. Not all tissue is like that. You're going to have an easier time about that. So I'm going to just go up here. I'm going to take a couple separate pieces because I like a few of them, but I don't want them, yeah, you'll see. So we've got this guy here. That's pretty cool. And then I like some of this pattern that's going along the top here. I don't necessarily want the map though. I'm not feeling the map, but I am feeling this other piece. So let's just try it. Mainly, I just really want to try this new product, new to me. Okay. It says slap it on fabric. It's got a nice, you know, dispenser thing here. So I'm going to just put some on my tabletop and then brush it on. Let's decide where we're going to put stuff first. So this has like departure time. It's just like an old, I don't know what to call it. And then this has a cool pattern on it. So maybe I'm just going to put stuff here like this. Okay, so I'm going to start at the bottom here because I really do like this piece here. And I'm putting this slap it on stuff directly onto the journal page first. You can see me okay? Yeah, okay. Okay, and then I'm going to put this on here. I'm putting the straight edge down just so that raw edge is fun, you know, on the top and just a little bit more whimsy like that. So then I'm going to take more of it and put it over the top and especially go around the edges. You know, I'm going everywhere. I probably could use a bigger brush than this. Going everywhere, but especially going around the edges to make sure it's sealed into this page. So it's not going to go anywhere. Okay. How are we doing so far? Is everybody good? Tell me about your week. Oh, or actually what I would like to know about your week, but also I'd really like to know, are you creating with me right now? Or are you just watching? I'd love to know that. And there's this extra piece here. So let's do this other one. And this time I'm going to put this slap it on stuff. I like this right here. I'm going to put it directly onto my paper. Whoop. Here we go. There we go. And then just move it around. That way there's definitely no waste. Right? And we're going to go all the way down like this. I got a little extra right there. I'm going to put that on my brush so I can use it on top. A little bit more than I needed here. Okay, and I want this kind of over here a little bit. So you got a little bit of time to move this around, especially with this particular tissue, just because it's a little bit sturdier because he's got that coating on the top of it. So, which is probably why it's there, but yeah. And I do actually kind of like when it wrinkles. Sometimes I don't want that. This time I like the wrinkle, so I'm not being too particular about making sure it's nice and flat and whatever. Oh, this piece broke off. It's really okay. The nice thing about using tissues, printed tissue or napkins or whatever in this way is that it adds instant background and texture and interest, you know, so that, you know, it's just like one less step for you to do. I am going to add these guys here and there though. I kind of want this one over here because I don't want to waste these pieces, and they just fell off, so no biggie. I'm probably going to spray over some of this page anyway, so excuse me. Oh, how are we doing? Okay. Oh, Renee's creating. Yay! Mom is watching tonight. Awesome. Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah. And Bev is here. Yay! Sarah and Bev are here. I'm so excited. Wonderful to have you ladies. We are playing with IndigoBlu products, and we are making a journal page. So yeah, we've kind of just started. We've done a little bit so far. We worked with some of the Luscious pigment powders and a little bit of the Slap It On sparkles, and now we're using the Slap It On fabric. It's like a tissue, a decoupage tissue, you know, adhesive kind of thing. So we're just testing it out, comparing it to others on the market and seeing how we like it. So far, so good. It's thicker than some of the other products I've used. Well, mainly compared to this, it's thicker than this, which, you know, I love to use a lot, but I really do like it so far. It's very nice. So this is good. I got to put that in water. Let me just wipe this really quick. So anyway, how are you ladies doing? It's lovely to see you. Okay. So now I'm definitely going to have to dry this before we move on, but I have an idea. So keep hanging out. You hit the like button. Thank you. Yes, if you like this video, definitely hit the like button. Subscribe and hit the bell so you get all notifications. I am going to be having weekly YouTube video tutorials that are just pre-recorded and edited, so so you can learn other new techniques, and there'll be some product review stuff and stuff like that. So if you don't want to miss those, then you definitely want to subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss any videos. And plus, we'll be here live every Wednesday on YouTube. Hi, Bev. So nice that you're here. You're exhausted. Move from one school to another. Oh my goodness, Sarah. That's a lot of work for sure. I don't like moving anywhere, so I definitely feel your pain there. But now it's done, and you get to relax, and you get to hang out with friends and watch art. Probably make some dinner. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. I don't know if it's dry yet or not. I don't know if it's normal. It's kind of tacky. So I'm not sure if it's just not dry. Oh, I messed that up a little bit. That's okay, because we're probably going to put Edgar there, right? It's going to be all right. Okay, so it's tacky, okay? I feel like some of this should be dry, so that's just something to notice. All right, we're going to keep going though. This is definitely not dry. So that's going to take a minute. What I really want to do is put some spray on here, but I'm a little bit worried about how it's going to react to this stuff. I guess we'll just have to do it and find out, right? That's how we learn. Let's see. Sarah says, leftovers tonight. Good, good. I'm glad. You need to relax and take some good self-care time. And the husband wants to go downtown to see a band. Oh, Is he going to go by himself so you can stay home and rest, or are you going to go with him? I'm curious. Either way, I'm glad you get to relax. Okay, so I do want to spray. I also kind of, let's see. Let's try something. I have got a circle gel plate here. I do. It is from Gel Press. It's amazing. And I love the shapes because I can do a little something and put it here. Okay, let's just try this. Oh, you're gonna go with him. Oh, that's great. Maybe can talk him into going to Greens. Oh, that sounds amazing. Go get yourself some nachos or something. I forget what color's what, and I haven't swatched it yet, so I'm gonna need to do some testing here. You guys get to test with me so we know what colors we're using. We've got a bunch of fun colors here. This is just a scrap paper. This one is called Sheriff of Nottingham. Ooh, it is black. Whoa, baby, that's amazing. Okay, remember this for me when I forget, okay? This one is Allendale. And that is bright orange. I don't think we want orange. I think I'm looking for red or blue or something like that. Friar Tuck, I'm pretty sure he's red. Oh yeah, he's like a deep red. This might be nice. Okay. I hope we get to go to Greens. That sounds so good. I want to go there with you. Okay, there's purple. It's a really deep, pretty purple. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Let me move it around a little bit so you guys can see the colors better. They're so pretty. If you don't have any of these IndigoBlu Vivids, you need to get them. Or you just need to get the Art Journal Adventure Kit and you'll get one in your kit. Just saying. Okay, this last one I just did was Original Oak, and it's a really deep, lovely brown. And then this is Much Miller. Oh, it's also kind of a, oh, this is what we're using. Oh, goodness gracious. Look at that. Look at that red. Oh my gosh. I am blown away right now. That's what we're going to use. Okay. There's more colors too. I just grabbed a few just to play around. Okay. You should spray on circles that fit the top. You should spray on circles that, oh, yes, I definitely need to do that. I always swatch all my stuff, and I just haven't had time to do this one yet, but I for sure am going to. So I'm going to spray this onto here, and I don't want to use that one. Let's see, do I have another brush? This might be a train wreck, and it's okay if it is, because we just like to play, and we like to figure out what's going to work and what isn't going to work. This is for Perfect Pearls. We're going to use that. Okay. For the Luscious Powder. Okay, so I'll use this one. It's beating up, but let's see what happens. Maybe I'm going to put it on this side first. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm squishing it. Look at, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But I kind of want spray in more places. And I learned through going through the process for the journal group that this this spray is very water reactive. So look at, I can paint with it. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. We're doing some testing over here. Oh, that's so nice. That looks really cool. Well, let's see. Do we want to do something like this and put like circle, circle, circle? Or do we just want to like splotch some red around? I'm torn. Mom says really pretty. It is, right? This color is amazing. I'm really happy I have it. Oh, I just made a mess. That's what I do. Let's just spray a little bit. Oh, you know what else I want to know, actually, before I spray? Can it move around? I haven't really played with this paper with a spray. So this is some of the stuff that I do when I'm testing. Like, how does this paper work with a spray? Does it Does it let you move it around? Does it soak right in? Look it's moving. So that's good. That's good news. Okay, here's what I want to try. And I don't know what's going to happen with this guy because I feel like he's going to take a while to dry and I should not have done that first. Can you splatter with it? Of course. Well, I could, yes, I could. Let's do it on the other page just for fun. But this is how I can splatter. I can put some down here and then I can do it with a brush. Because the other thing about this, this particular art spray is that there's no straw or hose or whatever in here. It's like the airtight kind so that it doesn't clog as easily. So we will keep an eye out for that and see how that works out. There is one other brand that does this, and it's a UK brand, and I'm failing to remember the name of it. But anyway, it's one of those kind. I should have painted with my spray today in my journal. I got spray all over. Oh yes, Carol, spray definitely gets all over. You know what? Or you can get the splatter box or make your own. Just take a cardboard box and cut angles and then the front out, and then you've got your own splatter box so that you don't make a mess everywhere. So I think though, honestly, I just want to spray. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going for it. I like to go rogue and just be crazy. And then we're gonna put a bunch of water. And oh my gosh, yes, 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 this is what I want to show you. I don't want this to look like blood, like Renee says. So I'm going sideways like this because I really need water everywhere. And I'm really testing this paper now because I just put a whole lot of water on here. Okay, so now actually I am going to use my brush because I want it to go all over. Okay, up to that purple. I'm really trying to not touch the purple. Okay, but I also want it to be drippy, so I know it's going to look like blood. I can't help it. Oh, this is awesome. But do you also notice that the silver circles with the luscious pigment are resisting the spray? Oh my gosh. Here's what I'm going to do. Are you ready for this? I'm scared because of the purple. Let's just try to go around it. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. You have to embrace the horror of it all. I'm making a total mess. Okay, where's my lid? Here we go. So this color, in case you missed it, is called Much Miller, and it's outstanding. All right, we're gonna put that guy aside for a minute. Here's his little things. Okay, enough water. It did cover over where the slap it on fabric was, but I can see the strokes for that. So that's interesting, something to just notice. I am going to dry this while we chat for a minute, talk amongst yourselves, okay? Because we really can't do much until this is dry. I love the staining and the splatters in here, and I love this deep red color. It's absolutely gorgeous. So let's just keep going. Let's see. I use the Art Journal Adventure boxes for a splatter box. Oh, that's perfect, Renee. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's a great idea. Sarah loves this color. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, it's just so deep and rich. It's really outstanding. Sarah says, looks like a scene from Dexter. I know, I know. Dawn's here. Hey, Dawn, how are you doing? We are playing with your favorite, IndigoBlu, tonight. I am showing all of the lovely people that aren't in the Art Journal Adventure group what they're missing out on, because we are having fun and doing cool stuff over there. All right, we're almost there. This spot is really wet, but I don't want to lose that. There we go. Oh my gosh, this color is crazy. Crazy. Yeah. We got a little bit crazy with the red here. this color is called Much Miller, in case you want to know. All right, it's not totally dry, but it's almost dry. And I also want to know if on this type of paper, if this works, you know, with re-wetting with the drips and having the color lift. So let's just try it. It's going to look like more blood splatter, and I'm here for all of it. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to give it a second. I do really love that I can see those silver circles poking through. That is amazing. Is it a Dilutions journal? Yes, I'll show you in a second. A clean page so you know which one it is. It's the Ledger one. You might already know. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Yeah, look it's the Ledger one that has like lined pages, and oh, this one has a grid. The other page had dots, so it's this one. The paper is a little bit thinner than her normal mixed media books. So we're just testing it out and seeing how it compares to her other paper and, you know, just other journals on the market. Okay. I mean, this is amazing. So can you see, let me get up closer. So when we put this spray or this, what did we do? The tissue, we used this Slap It On fabric because I wanted to test it out, and it's good. It's a little bit tacky when it's dry, so that's interesting. And also, can you see where it's like lighter, where I had the Slap It On fabric versus just the paper? Do you see that distinct line there? That's what that's from. So just something to notice and be aware of. We're going to use Edgar Allan Poe for our focal point. I think it's time for me to stamp him. I have this awesome book paper, and I think I want to stamp him on book paper because why not? So let's get a stamping platform here, and we're going to use black. I've got Hero Arts Intensified Black, and we're just totally winging this whole thing as we usually do, right? We just want to play with the IndigoBlu products and see what we like and see how it goes. Okay, he is so cool. I want to try to draw him myself. Ooh. Okay, so there we go. Really just want to make sure I get a good impression. Interesting choice for focal. Yeah, I love him, so we're going for it. Okay, there's that. So let me get this page out of here and we'll cut it up. Okay, so a couple of you are creating with me. Are you using IndigoBlu products, or are you doing something else? What are you making? Are you doing a journal page or a tag, or what's up? Let me know. Also, did you guys see, I know a lot of you have already responded saying you're going to participate in the September Art Challenge. It's from Art Daily Collective, and which is a group that I'm part of, and I just decided to make my own prompts because why not? And I am going to be making 6x6 or smaller canvases, one a day for the month of September. And there's a different prompt each day. You can follow the prompts or you can do your own thing. You don't have to follow the prompts, and you don't have to do a canvas. Some people are doing index cards or tags or working in their journal. I think it's amazing, those of you that have already committed to doing it with me. I think it's going to be really fun. You know, we're coming off of summer. It'll be nice to just like get your crafty mojo going in high gear and just really be able to focus on some small thing, you know, every day. It's like when we did the creative practice thing, you know, it's like just focus on one little thing every day, and you know, it doesn't have to take very much time, and it really does help bring you forward. Okay, let's see. Poe probably made you think of using red. He totally did. Yeah, red and purple, because why not? Okay, I want him on this line here. Gosh, he's so cool on the book page, isn't he? Should we do a little painting or something with him? Let's see. I do have some paint that we haven't used yet. I've got some metallic and matte, and they're both great. This is a really nice color. It's just like, it's called Stroke of Midnight, and it's like the deepest blue you ever saw. Let's see. Renee says, trying to work on the project from Craft Menagerie and July Art Journal palette prompt. Wow, look at you go. Holy moly. Yeah, so are you finishing your intuitive painting from August for Craft Menagerie? I'm excited to see it. That was really fun. It didn't go at all the way that I thought it would, which is kind of the point, right? This month in the Craft Menagerie, we worked on intuitive painting and really just like getting loose with the process. And I think everyone's projects look really awesome. So yay, Renee. Mom says, I plan on using different products every day. Oh, wow, that's a good idea. Very good idea. Yes, Dawn, your final painting was very, very cool. I loved all of them. So, all right, let's use some of this paint. So this is matte acrylic paint, and it is, I think they're all opaque. I could be wrong. I guess maybe we'll find out here. I know he's got black hair, right? But we're going to give him this dark blue hair. We're just going to put some extra streaks through here and just give him a little bit more something. A little more something, something. So I am, just a side note while I'm doing this painting, you know, I said that I'm going to be building up my YouTube channel more, and I'm really excited about that actually, because there's just, I've wanted to do it for a long time, and of course I didn't have as much time as I do now, and I have so many ideas and things I want to do. But I do also really love to hear from you guys, like, you know, when you go, do you go out to YouTube to find tutorials? You know, is it still a place that you use for inspiration? And what kind of things do you look for? And, you know, is there anything that you're like, oh, Kassy, would you do a video on this or whatever? Let me know. I love doing stuff that you guys want, obviously. And it just makes me happy to be able to do it. There's going to be, you know, of course, graphics videos out there. Still working with them. And, ooh, I've got a really good graphics. Sorry, I got excited. I just finished. I'm editing the video today. So it'll come out hopefully in the next couple weeks. But the next graphics video is a really good one. So there's some sewing in it also, which is exciting. So, yeah. You definitely need to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can, excuse me, stay up to date on this, on what's going on, and see all the cool projects. But also I kind of want to do some product review and stuff like that too. So I don't know if there's something in particular that you're like, Kassy, please do this, then just let me know, and I would love to do it. Okay, I'm just kind of outlining some of his features just to make him stand out a little bit more. This paint is really cool and it looks good on here. I think it's helping his face because the black kind of soaked into the paper because this is really old book paper, like really like maybe 100 years old. So paper then just wasn't great. So one way to deal with that, if I had thought of it, I could have put clear gesso down first, you know, and that would have helped, but I was gabbing and chatting and stuff and just didn't think of it. So I'm just outlining. This paint is so, look at how easy. I mean, I'm just using, it's not even really that fine of a brush, but I'm able to get a lot on here. And it looks nice. I'm pretty sure that you can use this paint on fabric too, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Does it say on here? I think I read somewhere that you can. But maybe they have separate fabric paint. I might be confusing that. Let me double check that before you quote me on it. I just remember reading something about them having paint that worked on fabric, and I don't remember if it was a separate one or if it was this. Okay, so here we go. He's just nearly done. Should we give him some like metallic turquoise eyes? That might be fun, huh? Okay, let's do that. We're just being silly right now. Oh, I missed some comments. Okay. Let's see while I'm cleaning my brush here. You have some translucent of the paint. Nice. How do you like it? I go to YouTube for everything from working on cars to crafts and everything in between. Yeah, I mean, I do think a lot of people still do, but I'm just curious about this group. You know, and sometimes what I think isn't necessarily the truth. So I don't know what everybody's got going on. Let's see. Dawn says, I'm on YouTube every night looking for tutorials. Cool. That's awesome. What kind of tutorials? Tell me all about it. Renee, I like the concept of clear gesso, but it seems to have a weird texture feel for me. Yeah, it does have a tooth, but gesso is supposed to have a tooth so that you can paint over it. I use this acrylic on fabric because... Yes, so I think you can use it on fabric. I'm pretty sure I read something about it. It feels gritty. Oh, Mom says, yeah. Yeah, it is gritty. And maybe more so than the white or another color. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I think I'm going to catch the white of his eyes too if I can find some white paint. I didn't bring any over here. I'm going to show you up close when I'm done with this. That indigo, or whatever that color was, I forget what it's called, Stroke of Midnight. Wow, it's amazing. Oops. Trying really hard to be specific here. Oh, I love this. Okay. Oops. How are we doing here? Okay, so do I have white? Oh, I do have a white paint marker. I'll do it later then. Look at this. Just a tiny bit of paint on this old book page, and look at how opaque it is. The metallic colors are also really, really cool. Isn't he cool? I love him. He's so awesome. Okay, how are we doing here? Okay, here's what's about to happen. This is still wet. It's weird because this part up here is drier, but down here is still pretty wet. So if I set this down on there, it's going to soak right through and it's going to ruin it. So we're not going to do that just yet. We are going to do something else. Hold on. Oh, okay. I know what I want to do. Hold on. Do we need the raven? Let's see. Here's my stamp set. He's going to go here. We need some stuff behind him, don't we? That's what we need. Just a minute. Let's look at that other set. They say there's no rest for the wicked. No wonder I'm always so tired. Ha 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 ha. That's awesome. I love that set. I might do a Halloween thing. Oh, you guys, there's a Halloween thing coming. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you at the end. I will give you some details at the end, but all the details will be coming very, very soon. I'm super excited. I'm going to be involved in a Halloween extravaganza is the best way I can describe it. And if you like Halloween stuff at all, you do not want to miss it. It's going to be really, really fun. Lots of awesome people. Awesome artists. This is not going to work. Okay, I'm trying to think about what I can use behind him. So just give me a second here. I'm thinking I'm thinking on the fly. What if I use tag? Just a minute. I could tear it. Okay. Like that. And he's going to sit on top of it. That way it's going to protect him. And also it's something interesting. And we can put some color on it. Let's do that. I like this. I like this. All right. What spray? Should we do a spray? Let's see. Black, purple. Should it be black? That might be amazing. Oh, let's see. I usually search for companies to follow, like right now, obsessed with art foamies. Those stamp sets are great. Did you order the products through IndigoBlu? Yes, I did. I did, yes. Black. Oh, black. Don says black. Okay. Sheriff of Nottingham, I think, is black. Oh, yeah. And it sure does spray out funky. Let's do this. Ooh, I know what I want to do. Let's bring this pattern back in. And we'll do it this way. Hold on. I have ideas. They're coming to me now. We are going to use a color. Just a minute. Let's go with purple again. Okay, I like this. And then let's, hold on one second. Okay, let's try it this way. Sorry, I'm reading the packaging. It's been a minute since I used it. So I am actually going to put some of this varnish right on here. This is, I'm totally winging it right now, so if it's a disaster, it's not my fault. You're supposed to mix it together, but what if you just set it down and put the powder on top? You know, what happens then? We're finding out. You're welcome. I'm doing the testing for you. This purple color is called, one second, I'll tell you. Oh, we got to go right to the edge. Come on, we can do it. Oh, maybe the varnish didn't go. It's called, oh, I can't read that. Oh, Parma Violet. Let's go back on top. I mean, this might be a total train wreck. I don't really know. We're finding out. I think I ruined my stencil too, but it's fine. Only because I won't be able to clean it right away. Okay, let's try again because some of those spots didn't get stuff. Here we go. I'm just pouncing. It's not working as well as I hoped it would. Okay. Well, here we go. Yeah, it actually did work. Okay, let's see. So this is what happens. It's kind of cool looking, actually. It's a little bit dimensional too, just a tiny bit. I like it. Okay, I do want to do the other row though. So let's try it a different way so we can keep experimenting. Why not? So how are we going to do this? Maybe I can use the first mark and just squish it in there. Let's see if that works. That Luscious goes a long way. I use very little. Usually mix it with water. Cool. And then when you mix it with water and it dries, does it move after, or is there a binder in it so that it stays put? I'm curious. Okay, I'm going to lift this now because I put Versamark down. So then we're going to just put powder all on its own. Okay. Totally different application here. I'm using a lot. You don't need to use as much as I am. Trying really hard not to brush too hard either. Okay. Oh, there's so much here. And then maybe I'm going to put, maybe, is it going to work? I have no clue. Yeah, a little bit it did. Okay. Look at that beautiful brush. Okay, and then let's try to put the varnish over the top. I feel like it's going to smear. Yeah, it totally smears. That's a train wreck right there. You have to wait for it to dry, and I don't even know how long that takes. So here's what's about to happen. We're going to start over, and I don't know if it's going to work this time. I just made a huge a huge mess. Look at that. Not sure because I have only used it on fabric. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Well, I really do like this one, but we're not going to start over. We're just going to keep going with it because it doesn't matter. So here is what I'm going to do. Put the varnish down again. Do the same thing as the other one. Then they'll be matching. So I'm putting varnish down first. And there's probably a more official way to use this. Actually, you could just mix it together and then put it on. But you know, you're going to get a different look every way. So I think it's worth just experimenting like I'm doing right here, right now. You know, don't worry about using stuff and it being wasted. It's, you know, it's not wasted because you're learning. So don't ever be like, oh man, I wasted that. Number one, there's so much powder in here that it would take you a very, very long time to use it all up, okay? And there's always more at the store, is what I tell my family too. Like, you can always get some more, all right? All right, we're just gonna be good with this. I'm gonna put varnish back on top, I think. I think that's what I did last time. And this varnish really is just meant to seal it so that when it dries, it's not going anywhere. And that's why you're probably supposed to mix it together too. Okay, that's fine. It looks good. It's fine. These brushes are toast. So let's clean that up. Okay, here's what I want to do next. Close this up. Okay, I'm liking this. I just need to dry it real quick. It shouldn't take long to dry. That varnish is pretty thin. How are we doing? Use it on fabric. That's a good idea. I like that. Oh, it's almost dry. This is going to be a very funky page. I love it. Okay, I think we're good. Let me just double check. It's a tiny bit wet in a couple spots, but I think it's going to be okay. Now what I want to do is take this other sheet and I'm going to spray over this with black and let's see how it resists, okay? Are we ready for this? Oh baby. Yeah, these sprays, like, they definitely don't just come out in a circle or, you know, straight. They kind of arc a bit, so you just got to be careful. Definitely use your spray, your splatter box, or whatever you have that you use like that. Ooh, this is really crazy. Let's see. I want to smush this into this other page. I don't like to waste pigment if I can help it. That's amazing. Okay. Okay. It resisted because the varnish is on there. So that's very interesting too. So while it may seem like this is not a great project and it's a little bit of a train wreck, we have learned so much tonight. And, you know, I like things that are funky and crazy, and I especially like it when I get to learn things. That's my favorite. Look it, okay? So it resisted where the varnish was. So the varnish like squished in between. Cool. I think it looks pretty cool. And then the black went everywhere else. And look at how black that black is. It's hard to find a really good deep black. So that's exciting for me. All right, we're going to stick this baby down. And because there's a lot of weird stuff going on here, I am going to use some 3D matte gel just because I know it's not going to go anywhere if I do this. So let me get, excuse me, a palette knife here. And we're just going to put some on the back. I'm going to stick it down and then I'm going to dry it a little bit more before I put Edgar on the top. Okay. Probably should have some other things on here as well. Maybe. Let's see. What about, whoops. Man, this paper is so old. It just breaks apart so easily. I mean, he wrote books, right? So it might be cool to have some book pages on here, even if it's not his book. Okay. Let's see how he looks on here. Doo-doo-doo. It would be cool if I die cut these. I'm not gonna. That's gonna take more time. Ooh, how we doing? Okay, 8:12. Yeah, I should end soon here, huh? I didn't realize I was over. Okay, I like this. Should we give this a little something? We've got more paint. Let's leave this out. I'll probably need to use it again. We're almost done. You guys are amazing. Let's just go back to this midnight. What is it? Stroke of Midnight. Keep some. Oh, Dawn said so cool. Okay, good. Yay. Here I'm feeling like, oh man, this is a bit of a train wreck, but it's fun. All right, so I'm just taking some of the paint and I'm just going along the edge just to give it some separation and, you know, contrast. Rub it with your finger, do whatever you gotta do. That looks nice. Maybe go around all the edges, but keep the center. Whatever, like this. Okay, that looks good. So yeah, IndigoBlu products are really great for mixed media, as we're seeing, for journaling, for card making, for whatever it is you do in your art space. And they have lots of stamps and you know, different supplies like that, and all of these products work together really well, and they just do lots of cool fun things. So I would definitely give them a whirl. Try a few colors of paint, or if you join the Art Journal Adventure Club this month, then you get this stuff sent to your house. Okay, here we go. I think I like that. I like it okay. What if he goes over here though? I don't know. I have a hard time. I didn't like it coming out of his head. That's what I'm thinking about right now. I'm sure I have stuff on my face now. How are we doing? Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna be good and just put these here. So let's get some matte medium. Oh, I could have used my slap it on fabric too. That's okay. Especially when you're working with something like a book page like this, you don't need a lot of medium to stick it down. It's so delicate. You want to be careful. Okay. It's whatever. We're just having fun with the products. This is not the best page I've ever made, I'm going to say right now. But that's not what it's about anyway, which is what I tell you all the time. Oh, maybe we need some black splatter on here. What do you think about that? Let's do that. Okay, he's fun. Yay. Let's do some black splatter. Why not? Let's get my little gel plate here. Oh, come on. Look at that. Going everywhere. My goodness. All right, and then I need a little brush. I gotta rinse them real quick. I must have Halloween on the brain. That's all I gotta say. All right, this black is so black. It's pretty outstanding. Wow. It is amazing. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do, look at, so nice. I'm gonna just smush this over here. I love doing that. You know what would be fun if you did that, where you smush it, and then I gotta pick up some more of this. Come on, it's hard to pick it up. And then like make a page or something out of that. Here, let's do this. I can't waste this black. It's too good. It's got a little bit of a purple undertone to it, but man, oh man, it's good. It's so good. Yeah, I don't mind that. Let's do it. Squish, squish. This 3D matte gel is good stuff. Good stuff for sure. Okay. This is one of the crazier pages I've made in a while. Not gonna lie. Where's my water? Here we go. Let's see if I can pick any more of this up with this guy. Not very much. Okay. That's okay. So, here we go. We used, just to recap, we used some of the IndigoBlu acrylic matte and metallic paint. And we used some of the Luscious pigment powder. One of the cool things that I really like about this page is that you can see, this the very first thing we did were these circles. Whoa, sorry. Circles on here in silver. Uh-oh. Am I not live? Oh, here we go. I didn't know if I went away. Sorry about that. They still show through. Can you see the circles here with the silver? I mean, look at that. They totally resisted, and they show through the black and the red, and these are really deep, dark colors. So that's really exciting. I love that technique with the Luscious pigment powder. So that's super fun. And then we played with some stamps and some of the glitter gel. And the spray, of course, was the star of the show, I think. I love the spray. I love the colors. Yeah, I did cut out. Sorry. I paused there for a second because I saw my thing spinning. So, all right, let me switch over my camera so I can say goodbye to everybody. And then we'll be done. Okay, there we go. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight. This was really fun. Crazy page, not gonna lie. But the colors are amazing. Edgar's amazing. That Luscious pigment powder is so good. You have to try it. If you don't have some at home, you need to order it. Go play with it. It's super fun. I'll be posting probably tomorrow or the next day, but there's a really fun Halloween event happening. I'm going to be making a project. There's going to be 12 hours of people making Halloween projects, and you can buy your ticket, and it's going to be super duper fun. And then you have access to the videos for like a whole month after. It's very exciting. So I'll post all the details about it in the next day or so, but I just want to give you a heads up. Reminding you to share what you used. Yes, I will do that. When I go upstairs, I will share what I used tonight and for last week. So I'll get those videos edited and add the description and all that stuff. So yes, I will do that. Thanks for the reminder. And I hope you guys have a great night. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.